Hello, this is Jeff from Studio 41 Gaming, and finally we have our first review of 2018. A follow-up to my review of Wolfenstein: The New Order and the Old Blood. And I'm just saying right now, there's about to be many spoilers, so we start in 3 seconds, so here you go. What the hell was this story? We went from dark, brooding, fighting against a foe that seemed basically impossible to win, to a lighthearted, happy, fun time. The old games had lighthearted moments, but this game is basically totally devoid of any dark moments. The biggest misstep of this game's story, and there are many and we're going to cover them, was probably the inclusion of Hitler. Hitler in this game is basically a bumbling oaf with a big ego and a gun. Earth to MachineGames, the man thy high castle, officially raised the bar for portrayal of Nazis and definitely for the portrayal of Hitler. He didn't even have to kill anyone in that show. He got the guy who wanted to kill him to kill himself. The ending of this game was also incredibly anticlimactic. Engel was basically just a mustache away from being a Bond villain in this game. That's not the problem though, because Wolfenstein and Doom are known for being super corny and crap like that. The problem was that we never saw her. After about the 2/3 mark of this game, you don't even see her. And what the hell was the inclusion of BJ's parents? This entire just part, like a 5-minute cutscene of BJ and his dad about halfway through the game, is one of the cringiest things you will ever see. The entire saga with his parents felt so out of place. I did end up getting satisfaction from killing his dad, whose name, wait for it, is Rip. R-I-P. His name is Rip. Subtle there, MachineGames. But it didn't help that BJ and his friend, in a flashback with BJ's parents, BJ and his childhood friend had very possibly the worst voice acting I have ever heard in a video game.
Please stop it! Please stop it! Please stop it!
So yeah, in case you missed it, I didn't like the story in this game too much. But it's kind of an overall theme in this game. If it's new, it sucks. If it's from the New Order and the Old Blood, it's still pretty darn good. And that is this game's combat. The combat is still so much fun. The stealth didn't really get any better though. It's still pretty annoying. It's rewarding if you can pull it off, but getting an enemy to detect you from when you're behind or even to their side through a solid object is still pretty freaking annoying. Another thing that's just mind-bogglingly dumb though are perks and weapons. Weapon upgrades to be exact. Only a couple weapons have more than one upgrade that are even worth getting. Perks, they work the same as the old game, but there's only like 2 that are even worth getting. And the weapons are just okay. The rifle is pretty good. The shotgun is awesome if you can upgrade it. It's one of the few guns that if you upgrade it is just 24 karat gold. But the rocket pistol sucks. The submachine gun takes 50 bullets to even kill an enemy. And the pistol, it's still pretty awesome if you get the silencer. In that case, you can kind of break the game, but it's how it goes. The biggest gameplay screw-up, though, is without a doubt the level design. Specifically, Eva's hammer. This submarine is basically your main base where you're at in between missions, and you even do a couple missions in it. But Jesus Christ, even at the end of the game, I still got lost in this thing. The layout is god-awful. You can't remember where anything is at. And even the main levels are kind of crappy. A lot of them just feel like they're ripped out of Fallout 4 with all the wasteland vibes you're getting. And even another massive screw-up. And I don't know how this took talent for MachineGames to screw up. The map and hint system in this game is completely bungled. There's basically, in the New Order and the Old Blood, you had a map, and you always knew where your objective was. You could find a map that would reveal the map in your map, I know it's kind of getting mapception here, but trust me, it was amazing. Very good. You always knew where you were and where you had to go, and even marked out where some upgrades or collectibles were. In this game, gone. Gone are the exclamation points saying where you can interact with collectibles and find some stuff. Gone is knowing where the heck you're supposed to be going at any single point in time. You have to hit that hint button about 5 times with its terrible, terrible low contrast color just to see where the heck you're even supposed to be going in this game. And another major step back, because good God, there are still more, is the stability of this game on PC. I lost count of the number of black screen crashes I got in this game. Right before you begin a level and right before you end a level, save the game. Yes, you can actually save anywhere, one of the very few upgrades in this game. Because I imagine the game just flips a coin if it's going to crash or not on PC. Even after discovering that something with the async setting causes them, I still would get a black screen crash from time to time when starting a cutscene. I even had several graphical glitches in this game to go along with this. In the second or third level, in the New York Wasteland level, half the sky didn't load. Just black. Just pitch black. You could see it like even through buildings. Just pitch black. So yeah, if it sounds like I didn't like this game, it's because I didn't. Compared to what came before in the New Order and the Old Blood, this is a massive disappointment. I didn't even mention the god-awful side quests and the overall shakiness of the voice acting and characters in general. Combine all this with a stupid bunch of Nazi marketing campaign, and it's no wonder why this game sold like shit. No, I'm not a Nazi either. And neither are 99.9% of the people to the right of Bernie Sanders on the political spectrum. But politicizing this game was a horrid, horrid idea. This is a trend that seriously has to stop, because it alienates half of the potential audience of the game. Yeah, newsflash again, MachineGames. The 2016 election was ugly in America. Conservatives got called Nazis all the time simply for disagreeing with people on the left side of the spectrum. And they're the farthest thing from it in most cases. So the Punch a Nazi campaign was a very, very self-defeating idea. So finally, yes, this game is by far the worst of the new Wolfenstein games. If you're looking to get into these games, start with the New Order and the Old Blood. They are way cheaper, and they are much, much better games. And you know what? Pick up Doom while you're at it with what you have left over for getting these games for $10 total. MachineGames, hopefully this is your reality check because, well, this game sucks. And I know you guys can do a lot better. Thanks for watching.